3, 2, 1.
All right, so today we're diving deep into something pretty unique, a diss track
Oh, yeah.
called Say My Name. And this is MoKoN going right at Ryan Upchurch with this one.
Interesting.
But here's the thing. This track might have been like a turning point in their whole back and forth. I'm excited to get into this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, where do we even start with this one?
Well, I think the first thing to understand is, like, the context here.
Oh.
This diss track, Say My Name, it came out maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
And the really wild thing about it is, it was the very first time anyone actually said Upchurch's name in a diss.
Wow.
Which, in the world of hip-hop, that's a big deal.
Right. Because we know Upchurch basically put it out there, right? Like a challenge almost.
Oh, yeah.
Said no one would ever actually diss him by name.
Exactly. It's like he was trying to make himself untouchable.
Untouchable.
Yeah.
And you see it right there in the title.
Say My Name.
Yeah. It's like MoKoN's not backing down from that at all. But hold on, he didn't just like say the name right.
Yeah.
He went a step further.
Yeah. What did he do?
Okay, so get this. He uses a clip, a recording of Upchurch saying no one will say his name. And then,
No way.
yeah. And then MoKoN just lays into him.
Oh, man. That's gotta sting.
Right. It's pretty bold. So what's that all about then? What does it mean when MoKoN does that? Like, what's the message there?
Well, I mean, using Upchurch's own words against him like that, that's like next level.
Uh-huh.
It really plays into this whole idea of keeping it real in hip-hop.
Okay, now I've heard that phrase a lot, keeping it real.
Right.
Can you break that down for me a bit? What does that actually mean in this world?
So keeping it real, it's like this core principle, It's
Wow.
about authenticity, being true to yourself and where you came from.
Yep.
Hip-hop came up from these marginalized communities.
Yeah.
And so there's this huge emphasis on honesty, calling out hypocrisy.
Gotcha. So when Upchurch is saying no one will diss him, it's almost like he's saying he's above that, like above being criticized.
Yeah. Right, like he's exempt from the rules somehow.
That's interesting. And then MoKoN comes in and basically says, no, you're not.
Exactly.
And the way he does it, he really gets into specifics.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back.
Not at all. No. So, like, what are some of the things MoKoN calls him out on?
All right, so one of the big things is Upchurch's crew, the Creek Squad.
Right.
Now, in hip-hop, loyalty to your crew is huge E,
Uh-huh.
but MoKoN is basically saying Upchurch is hiding behind them.
Oh, I see.
Like he's not really standing on his own.
Okay. And what about the whole thing with Johnny Cashville?
Oh, yeah, that's another big one. Cashville was a huge supporter of Upchurch early on, really helped him out.
Yeah.
But MoKoN is suggesting that Upchurch kind of turned his back on him.
So that plays into the whole loyalty thing again.
Big time. It's like he's saying, you're not loyal to the people who helped you get here.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, not a good look.
So it seems like this track isn't just like a personal attack.
Right.
It's saying something bigger about the whole rap scene.
I think so. It's almost like MoKoN's holding Upchurch up as an example of what not to do.
Like he's trying to enforce the rules?
In a way, yeah. It's like a statement about what real hip-hop should be.
And all this happened a few years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who knows how much this track really changed things for both of them,
It's interesting, like, you think about diss tracks.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be about this beef, right? But they tell us so much more, don't they? You learn about the artists, their values, the whole culture of the genre.
Absolutely. So anyone listening, next time you hear a diss track, don't just listen to the insults.
Right.
Think about what they're really saying,
Yeah.
the story behind it all.
I like that.
That's what we try to do here.
All right, sure.
Get to the bottom of things.
Absolutely.
Well, on that note, I think we've covered a lot of ground here today,
I agree.
and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
Looking forward to it.